The starting lineup, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got Mikal Bridges, also Jalen Brunson out there, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Ryan in at the 4. And for the 76ers, George out there with Kuminga. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Buckets in at the 2. And you know, Doris, looking at this game here tonight, both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, B.A., the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
To the wing, right side. Three-pointer Embiid. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here he goes. That one's good for 2.
You guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges is solid at keeping his composure.
And here is Maxey. Pass to Kuminga. Brunson against Maxey. 6 to shoot. Now Embiid. The 3. It's rebounded by Ryan. Towns down low. Embiid covers. Now Maxey. Last game he had 34 points. First quarter of play, a minute in. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Maxey against Brunson. The teardrop. And Maxey with the lay-in.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Maxey against Brunson. Here's Towns. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Maxey passes to Embiid. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
The floater, and Brunson with the lay-in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger. And I like what they've done with their roster. So are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Bridges. Kuminga pulls it in.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Basket's good. So it's the Knicks now. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Now a timeout called by New York. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
Let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. New York in 5th.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
On defense, the Sixers. They trail by 1. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Maxey. Brunson misses. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's George. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Brunson against Maxey. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bridges. He shoots a 3. And Ryan gets it to go. Here's George. Still without a bucket. And George with the jam.
Oh, yes, sir. PG making it look easy.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Maxey against Brunson. And it's blocked by Embiid. Here's Buckets. We saw him with 19 his last time out. From deep three-point land. And Anunoby pulls it down.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Brunson. 27 points his last game. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for OG Anunoby. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Maxey on the wing. No one near him. And he makes it. It's all knotted up.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
And you look at what the play-in tournament has accomplished, Doris. Even for those teams who started slow, there's still hope of reaching the postseason.
You know, there is, B.A., and so it's put a greater emphasis on winning regular season games. What it has done is extend the competitiveness of the regular season almost to the very end. But listen, history tells us the champs eventually almost always finish top 3 in the regular season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Both free throws good from Maxey.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now a timeout called by New York.
they're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And your Sixers dance team. Here come your Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody. All right, Philadelphia, let's show some brotherly love to your 76ers youth dance team.
Brunson against Maxey. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Right side, Anunoby. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Ryan. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Shoots over Anunoby. The Sixers again can't hit for New York. They've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Out to the right wing. Brunson with it. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Up top, Bridges. From deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kuminga.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Buckets passes to Embiid. It's rebounded by New York. Ryan's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Brunson. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Maxey against Brunson. And Maxey, here we go. Here's Buckets. Puts up a 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Maxey surveys. Here's Buckets. Off target with the 3. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And Ryan gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
George against Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And since we have a second, let's take a glance at which shooting guards have shot the ball the best from the line over the last month. For Mikal Bridges.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
And it's Maxey missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam
The assist goes
Well,
to
as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Here's buckets. Yet to see a basket. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Simons comes in for Bridges. Outside Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Robinson with a steal. Here's Brunson. An easy two on the layup. And now it's a 6-point New York lead.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Here's buckets. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Ryan.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Brunson passes to Big Smooth. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Ryan's got 11.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Brunson against Maxey. They need this. And that one's good. Maxey's got his third basket on the night right there.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
There's Simons with a three. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 8.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Maxey. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
First one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And so Simons nails both of them. The Sixers trailing. Mr. moves the pass to the monster. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Those advanced numbers from Karl Anthony Towns are incredible.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Knocks down the first one. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Brunson. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Moves. To the left side wing. Buckets sends it home from three-point land. Buckets has got his second bucket on the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Simons. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers,
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Puts up a deep three. He's off on that one. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
33.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Knicks. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. So on the floor for the Knicks, Anthony Simons out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Ryan in at the power forward. Here's Mr. Moves. He's scoreless. Oh, in Embiid with the flush.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Mr. Moves. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Simons. Last game with 30. And Ryan gets it to go.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Buckets. Out left to the wing. Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Mr. Moves, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Bridges. Got it. Good job at the low post. Bridges has got 5 points.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Simons. And the basket by Mr. Moves.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Bridges. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Mitchell Robinson.
Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Simons passes to Hart. Simons outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside Oubre. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Soft touch off the glass. Oubre's gotten his first bucket of the night. Simons outside. Pass to Ryan. Here's Robinson, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
That one misses.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
He hits the second from the line. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Maxey against Simons. Pass to Embiid from downtown. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the paint. Here's Ryan. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
for three. Maxey. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Hart against Oubre. Over Hart. And Oubre gets it to go. Oubre's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
New York calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Joel Embiid.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Simons passes to Hart. Back to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Robinson. Excellent D there from Embiid. The 76ers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Oubre can't hit.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
But boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Simons against Maxey. It's Martin on the wing. Who poked away and stolen by Bridges. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Simons. Bridges with it. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Maxey. There's the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Bridges. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. To the inside. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
And here's Simons outside. Buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And Philadelphia calls time here. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for Simons. Here's Buckets. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Buckets has got 11 points.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Oh, rejected by Drummond. They recover it, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Ball.
So it's the Knicks now. Another shot.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Here's George. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Hart. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Towns, that's good.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Here's Buckets. He's covered by Hart. Here's Buckets. The shot no good. Hart with the defensive effort. Anunoby against George. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
It's good. Buckets has got 5 points in the quarter. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Big Smooth. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Maxey. He's got 14. Poke loose. Here's Ryan. Pass to Brunson. George with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Kuminga. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now here's Towns. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Brunson passes to Big Smooth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked! Brunson against George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Sixers now. Hard against Kuminga. Down low. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. George has got 5 points.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Brunson against Maxey. And they pick up 2. Maxey's got 6 here in the quarter. New York trailing. Outside Anunoby. Brunson taking his time here. And that one is hammered home.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Maxey against Brunson. The 3. It's rebounded by Ryan. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Brunson. Pass to Ryan. Shoots over Maxey. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so Kuminga will bring it up for Philadelphia. For 3, George. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Now here's George. He's got 5. 23 seconds left in the half. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Yes, it's good.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Maxey fades. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hart. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front. They lead by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks good for the season, but the assist total back up what we saw.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. So it's the Knicks now. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Paul George. And it's buckets in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. The Sixers trailing for 3. Maxey. And no good. Some solid defense from Brunson. Here's Hart. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hart's gotten his second bucket of the game. The 76ers shooting around 50% in the game so far. Outside Maxey. Back to Kuminga. Shoots over Hart. And that one's long. Knicks shooting around 50% in the game so far. Right side Brunson. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to scoring.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 5-point game. George with it. Hard covering. 13 feet out. Brunson against Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
To the middle. Here's Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish now. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Puts it up from 12. And George with the basket on the assist by Maxey. George has got 9.
Now, this is a reliable aspect of Paul George's game. That in-between jumper is pure.
Anunoby against George. To the left wing. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by George. George has got 5 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Step back shot. Tries again. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. 11 points in the game.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Here comes the T-shirt. On your feet. Let us know you want one, everybody.
Knicks making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Knicks. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, nipping at their heels in 2nd place and wanting to get that first seed.
Well, for the Knicks, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
From 7, the shot by Towns, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Outside Brunson. Out to the right wing. Left side, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Now here's George. He's got 9. Maxey passes to Embiid. Good work defensively by Towns.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound.
And the team counts on Embiid for this, to grab loose balls and send them right back.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Maxey against Brunson. Pass to Ryan. It's Bridges on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation. And these are the guys that continue to come through from the charity stripe. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Maxey against Brunson. Outside Maxey. Pass to Buckets. Here's the 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 16 points now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And they call an illegal screen here. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. And then on Tuesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers.
And that game against Memphis, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Now a timeout called by New York. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Both teams making substitutions here.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your second.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Oubre against Simons. From down in the low post, it goes. Simons got 9 points.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
To the paint. Tipped away. Here's Buckets. He's got 16. Nails it from 3. Buckets has got 19 points. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
The Knicks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Bridges passes to Brunson. Look at Brunson, tough in the lane.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Buckets. Brunson defending. Pass to Martin. Launches the 3. Simons with a rebound. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Brunson. Tipped. Here's Robinson. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. And now a 3-point New York lead. Now here's Oubre. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Bridges against Oubre. Bridges passes to Simons. Pass to Robinson. Good. Robinson's got 7 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Brunson finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
New York on D. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Buckets. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's Simons with a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And he drives in. Shots good by Buckets.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Brunson passes to Towns. To the inside. Robinson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So for the Knicks, Ryan, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And Hart subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Robinson. The Sixers trailing. Right side Maxey. Over Simons. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 18.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. Clock at 2. Here's Simons. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. George passes to Martin. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. Number 1, the Knicks.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
Now here's Simons. 9 points in the game. Hits the trifecta.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
George outside. Right wing. Here's the monster. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hart passes to Big Smooth. Fader on the way. The rebound by Yabusele.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 18.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
His second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Simons. 24 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's in there.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Maxey against Simons. Shot clock at 6. And here is Maxey. Robinson with the block.
This is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson and Freddie Simons out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Ryan in at the four-man spot.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
At the line for your Sixers, Paul George.
That's good from George.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
George hits them both. Well, the Knicks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside Anunoby. Maxey against Simons. Back to Anunoby.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
At the line for the Knicks, OG Anunoby.
Shooting two.
And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Sixers trailing. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Embiid from outside. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper showing his versatility.
Pass to Hart. Launches it. Rebound by the 76ers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one good. Maxi's got 22.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's George. Unloads. Simons with a rebound. And the Knicks shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Ryan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 7-point Knick lead.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Martin outside. Launches it from deep. And the 76ers another 3. And it's Simons with the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Ryan. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And Brunson is subbed in for Hart. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Here's Buckets. And the layup is good. Buckets has got 25 points in the game.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Throws it up high. And a big finish by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Here's Buckets. Brunson defending. Oubre against Simons. Oubre can't hit.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
The drive by Simons. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now here's Oubre. Here's Martin. Simons with a rebound. Simons has got 4 rebounds now. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Outside Oubre. It's Martin on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Now Kuminga. Here's Buckets. Now Martin. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Buckets. Brunson defending. Shots good by Buckets.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Brunson up top. Count that one.
Jalen
Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Buckets. Pass to Drummond. Oh, Robinson with a block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Simons with it. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Martin. Here's Buckets. Great D that time from Simons.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Towns. Back to Brunson. Kuminga pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Oubre.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Second free throw, no good. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
Coaches talk often about the competitor Jalen Brunson is. Boy, you see it on that kind of tough bucket.
Here's Buckets. And another miss by Philadelphia.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the basket by Bridges.
I just love the ball.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Buckets passes to Drummond. Shoots over Robinson. The shot by Drummond, no good. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And the shot goes.
Anthony
Simons has got 11 points here in the second half.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now here's Towns. Takes a 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Mitchell Robinson. That's his 3rd personal foul.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. George comes in for Martin. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Oubre. Ryan, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Simons. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players, Doris, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
Here's Bridges. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Count it. Ryan's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
It's George on the wing. Anunoby covering. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Brunson.
Well, you love to see OG Anunoby be engaged on the offensive end. Boy, being rewarded for looking for his shot.
Outside Maxey. George outside. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the basket by Towns.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Up top, George. Anunoby covering. George feels it out a bit. No luck on that one. New York has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the 76ers. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
And so it's New York with it. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. Ryan. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Now Kuminga, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Embiid. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Bridges misses.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Brunson against Maxey. Anunoby for 3. Buckets with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The Knicks pull it in. Ryan's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Kuminga. And the basket by Towns.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
The 76ers running out of time. We've got 1:08 left in the final quarter. Here's buckets. The Knicks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Knicks.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Big Smooth.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
No one covering. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Brunson. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Kat, a quality win. You guys turned it on in the second half. What was the key there?
We played with much more energy in the second through the rest of the game. We did a great job defensively. We did a lot of good things. We pushed the pace, which falls in our favor, so we did a great job.
Well, that energy was contagious. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.